and so forth. I was called the gunner. The gunner is the one that sets the sight.
So
you got an observer out in front that sees where our shell's going, and it says that you have to move to the left so far. Well, he gives a command, and our tank leader would get that. He'd tell me right 32 or left 15, whatever it was. And I had a sight that I had to put that on, and then when you come into an area and set up with the tanks, we put out a post that we sight on, and you fire and get that calibrated so you know where you are, so that you can go from there. I was on the left side as a gunner. On the right side of the gun, another fellow sits, and he's the one that does the elevating. Up and down on it. And he also pulls the lanyard on that side. He pulls the lanyard when they say fire. Well, he pulls the lanyard, and so that we had on the tank in a firing area. We'd have the sergeant, like this guy, who would be up there getting the commands over the phone, and he would tell me what to do as far as
you're moving it side to side
this way, and the gunner what to do on elevation, and then there'd be another fellow up there, which would be the fellow that would take the shell from there'd be two men down on the ground.
So the person who actually loads it would be on the top.
So the two guys down on the ground would get, particularly if they had, sometimes we'd have shells that you could set as a timer on them. So that they would explode over, shrapnel coming down like that. Other times it used to be the shell, and it would go off when it hit the ground. So two guys down the ground got their shells ready, then they'd hand it up to the guy in the tank.